back?
It is back.
It is back. What is it back for?
So when I had this on the dyno when you were off with COVID,
Yep.
it was like part 2 COVID special.
Yep.
We were retuning to account for a lot of new hardware.
Sorry, say again?
We were retuned to account for a lot of the new hardware.
Okay.
And we had a fueling issue.
Aha.
So short-term fuel trims were running away with themselves, and an educated guess for me was probably going to be the in-tank pump. So obviously Greg got the car back, was advised of such things. He's replaced the in-tank pump and also decided to put 550 injectors in.
Is it standard intake pump he's gone with?
No,
No?
upgraded.
Upgraded?
So, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know what he's got. I just said to him, definitely don't go standard.
Yep.
Because then once you've changed it, you're not going to have to do it again. The plan with this car anyway, in the future, will be a full engine build and a bigger turbo.
Gotcha.
And more power. But I think that's why, because he knows I've had to get it back on the dyno to check it, obviously if you're going to do bigger injectors now, it's the time we'll get them scaled and dial it all in.
Okay.
It's kind of a future-proofing thing. That's why.
So we're scaling and trying to improve
Well,
what we did last time?
he's not really worried about any more power.
Who is this man?
Yeah, I know. That's the main thing is making sure it's safe. That's the main thing.
So we're going to do what? Run it?
So I've already now scaled the injectors.
Yep.
Obviously, we're doing this tune in conjunction with Nemesis Motorsport.
Yep, same as last time. Yep.
Yeah. So
Good shout out.
Ford ST RS petrol range only. And before you say it, they do make a diesel ST. That's why we say petrol range only.
Yes, they do.
An STD.
You're familiar with these things, you know.
But yeah, so we're basically running the tune from last time. Dan scaled the 550s in for us. We're now going to run it up.
So naively, it'll probably make a bit more power than last time anyway.
We'll see.
Maybe
Maybe
you're
not.
being very reserved and coy.
Well, we're not looking to make any more power. That's the thing. I know that the only thing
Who
that has
are
been
you?
done is scale. I know. But it's a stock.
So disappointed in you.
I know, but it's a really stock engine, and these really like going bang. Well, they like splitting liners, don't they?
Yeah, I know. But is this a block mod done?
Probably not.
I mean, to be honest with you, even with block mod done, they do like to do the same thing still. But he's going to get it built, so we might as well send it.
I think he's hoping to do 1 or 2 more track days before it dies. So,
Okay.
but yeah.
So you've scaled the 550s. We're going to give it a rip.
Yeah, I've just set up a data log ready to go. So yeah, I'm just going to set ratios and then
Rip it!
do a couple of pulls. Lost a boost pipe.
Oh. Where?
It's running all the boost and then no boost.
Okay.
So
We lost it.
I think that's where we're at.
But where? Okay, so we lost the boost pipe, so we've got to now find this lost boost pipe, unlose it, and then go again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to check out.
Hard drive.
It's difficult. Yeah, I'm just checking fuel trims quickly.
Okay.
Just to see how we're looking. And so far, we actually look pretty good.
So far, what's that?
We look pretty good.
Well, yeah, it's 305 at $4,000. Turbo.
No, I mean, just fuel trims all I'm checking out. I just want to make sure that the trims have gone down.
I care not about this.
I know, but
I care about power.
if the fuel trims go down, we can make more power. That's the whole point.
Is to not make more power.
Well,
No.
I'm going to load a graph in the background quickly and see what it's like compared to before.
Hello.
Hey.
What's going on?
So we've had some issues.
Always.
So we had a bit of an odd one while you were dealing with the Rona and I was here doing stuff.
Yep.
So basically had it on the dyno, mapped it with Nemesis, no stress, and then I can't remember how long after mapping it was, but then Greg asked if I'd seen some weird faults, which obviously I hadn't. Got it back, first pull, thought I'd lost a boost pipe because I kind of heard a bit of a bang, and I thought, then like, obviously dropped all boost, and it went over boost protection. So I was like, okay, well, didn't do any of this before, and I was logging it the whole time.
Was it doing this prior to coming to us the first time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So it didn't do it on the previous tune, and it didn't do it on the Nemesis tune.
Was there any hardware changes?
Nope, not as far as I've been told.
Okay.
As far as we know, we mapped it here in conjunction with Nemesis. Greg took it away. Nothing was done with the car. Then it started having weird overboost issues.
Right.
Obviously not straight away, but within a couple of days, I think. So we've now got it back on the rollers to check out the fuel trim situation after I suspected the in-tank pump was goosed, which he's now replaced. He's also put 550s in with he's planning on building the engine in the future anyway. I think his plan was to put them in now, get them scaled, and then he hasn't got to change them later on.
Less messing around, are you?
Fair enough. So we've kind of got it in to check out the fuel trim situation, scale the new injectors, and have a look at a potential other issue, which the first like 3 pulls, it was killing it at $4,000. It was dropping all its boost. So we're now at a point where Dan's done a bit of fettling with fuel trims for us to obviously get them as optimal as possible. We've done a full run to like 7,000 RPM and not hit boost cut because there's been some boost adjustment as well. We're currently at 325 horsepower, 491 newton meters, so we're a couple of horsepower up, bit of 35 newton meters down.
Right.
But the power curve and torque curve are a lot smoother,
the
a
graph's
lot nicer.
Much nicer.
So we've just flashed another revision to try and kind of finish off the last couple of bits of fuel trims and see where we end up.
So that's just been flashed, yeah?
Yeah, that's just been flashed, so we're going to run it up and sort that.
Oh my God, let's go.
Like I said before, the biggest thing with this car isn't making maximum numbers because it's a track car, or it does get used on track days and stuff. So I think it's trying to kind of keep it together for a bit so we can do some track days before he builds the engine.
Okay.
But I think drivability and usability are the key factors. So that's kind of where we're at. So
All right,
we're going to
let's run this beast
do
and see
some
what
more
happens.
pulls, get some more data, see where we lie.
No. Hello.
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 How are we?
All right.
Good.
What we doing? What we saying? How are we? What's
So, after after a few revisions, I think we are done. So we are at 326
Yeah.
ish, 326, 498 newton meters. So we've knocked the torque down a bit. We're basically running less boost throughout, apart from the red line. We're running on the same boost.
Okay.
Smoothed the graph out. Had to go through a few times, just fetting the fuel trims. Obviously with Dan, and that's all now.
All now sorted.
Yeah, all good.
Okay.
Obviously there is room to push more power, but obviously Greg does drive this on track, so we've tried to kind
Err
of
on the side of caution.
Yeah, the thing is, he is willing and wanting to build the engine, but as I said to him, if he can get a few more track days out of it, or a load more track days, then even better. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
We're wrapped up for now.
Yeah.
Sweet.